get grounded. Take a moment, settle in, roll out the shoulders a little and breathe into that space and find openness, spaciousness. If there's tightness down that right side, breathe into the right side. And breathe into the right side through the left nostrils. And then out through the left to bring that feminine energy into your body. Relaxing your jaw, relaxing your eyes. And allowing softness in, allowing stillness in. Feel yourself becoming grounded as you breathe down into the base of your body. Feel into both sides of your sitting bones. Feel free to sway a little bit from side to side, just to feel into both sides, and then start to find that center, that evenness. And if you like, placing your right hand on your lap, palm up, and your left hand on top of that. So the masculine holds the feminine, and the feminine holds the energy. And just breathe into this space, allowing your body to relax, allowing your mind to soften, allowing your awareness to drop into those palms. Palms facing up. Breathe out the weak. And finding an intention to help guide you through your practice this morning, help guide you through your day and into your weekend. It could be a word, a phrase, a feeling. Breathe it into your body, allow yourself to embody this intention. And then let's join our palms together in front of the heart space, bringing together masculine and feminine energies within us. Balancing the yin and the yang. And inviting the sound of Om into our body, allowing the vibration to move all the way through every single cell in the body. Taking a deep breath in. Allow those vibrations to settle in and around you. Feel that tingling. And keeping your eyes closed, rubbing your hands together. And either placing them over your heart space or over your eyes. Gazing into that space, breathing in that prana. And spreading it all over your body. Let's stand up and we'll start our good old stretch and standing. So coming to the top of your mat, feet hip width or maybe a little wider, start to wriggle out the fingers, maybe shake out the hands. We'll just start a little shake through our body. Breathe into it, shake the hands, you can tread the feet a little bit, shake those arms up. Just shaking off the week, and then you can start to shake the legs as well. This is great for a reset for our nervous system. Let it all out. And then start to find your Tadasana. Just allow your feet to connect into the floor. Allow yourself to feel grounded. You can soften into the knees and just feel into the soles of the feet so you get that sense of groundedness, connecting yourself to your root chakra, base of the body, down into the feet. Close your eyes, standing in your Tadasana, tail dropping to the ground, belly drawing slightly in, and feeling that energy rise up the spine, up through the crown. Reconnecting to that intention. Just notice the gentle sway, the gentle undulations in the body. Soft knees, softness through the joints. Gently opening your eyes, sweep your hands upwards. Breathe the heart open. This is much as you want to, up and back or just straight up, getting a good stretch out there. Exhale those hands down in front of you, interlace your fingers, turn those palms up, breathe it up, extend, and then exhale, circle those arms around, inhale, and exhale, hands down, interlace those fingers, turn the palms up, and exhale, circle those arms around, inhale up, and exhale down. One more time, interlace the fingers, turn them up, breathe it up, exhale, circle those arms around, breathe that energy up, and then bow, exhale, soften, and bow to the earth. Breathe, openness into the back of the body. Breathe length into the back of your legs. Check in with how the back is feeling. Lower back area, glute area, those hamstrings, maybe the backs of the knees. Try and find softness. And let's roll up slowly, press through the feet, draw the belly up, little ragdoll, drawing the belly up so that the spine's connected and protected. Hands can sweep up with you. And exhale, hands down. Interlace those fingers, turn those palms up, gaze in front of you, and rise up. Find your drishti, find your balance, connect down through the base of the big toe. Really send that down into the earth like an anchor, keeping you solid and strong. Exhale, release, and soften all the way down. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Step back into your down dog so that you can start to just tread it out and work out any kinks, any tightness in the body, using this first down dog as a little bit of an exploration to check in and see what's going on. Where do you feel strong? Where do you feel weak? What's going on in that body? You can find stillness or you can find movement. Breathe. And then go ahead, take your right foot forward. You can take your knees down first if you want to. Step that foot forward. And let's just draw back through that right hip crease. Breathe those arms up and circle them around. Inhale them up and circle them around. You can always just keep the hand on the knee the whole time and just draw the energy through the body and breathe into that instead. So find whatever feels good here. And then exhale, release. Step back into your tabletop position. Press into your down dog. And then step into your left side. You can always take those knees down first. Left foot steps forward. Draw back through that right hip crease. Maybe you just stay with the hands on the knees. Maybe you bring them up. And circle them aroing it up. Finding openness and space. Finding that connection through the earth, through the feet and the leg. And then release that out. We're going to step to the top of the mat and hang. Feeling that warmth coming into the body as you hang out here. Really let the soles of the feet connect into the floor. And let's press and roll and rise upwards. Inhaling all the way to the sky. Hands in front of your heart space. Interlace those fingers, turn those palms up to the toes, finding your drishti. And then exhale, release the arms around, breathe it up, inhale, exhale, bow. Run your hands up your shins, inhale, and exhale, bow. We're going to step our right foot back into a high lunge. Stepping back into that high lunge, all of the toes point forward. Bring the hands up, draw back through your left hip crease. Find space here. Find stability through the feet without gripping your toes. Spread into the feet. Really allow the feet to open out through the ball of the foot and into the heel. Our standing poses are very grounded poses. They connect us to our root chakra, reaching back into an arrowhead pose. Breathe, working and waking up this glute right here. And then inhale. We're going to step all the way up to the top of the mat. So press, find that balance, step up, beautiful. Inhale, sweep those hands up. Exhale, bow again. Touching the earth if you can, it's okay if you can't. Run the hands up your shins. And exhale, left foot steps back. High lunge, all of those toes pointing forward, draw back through your right hip crease, belly in, tail lengthening to the ground. Sweep the hands up. The knee can be bent a whole bunch in the back there, or you can stretch into it to stretch out these hip flexors. Keep the belly in. Spread through the ball of the foot. Try not to grip your toes so you've got the stability here, the strength. Let the arms open. Breathe into it. Get a sense of the strength of your body, the resilience of your mind. And as we reach into that back leg, you can lean forward into an arrowhead. Breathe. And then go ahead, press into the front leg and step up. Find that control. Breathe in and exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bow. Step back, downward facing dog. Reach into that down dog. And then go ahead, take your knees down and sink down into a child's pose. Just surrendering to the earth.
Surrendering here, letting go of any tension, any stuff that's been holding you back from doing something that you really, really, really want to do. Breathe it out, let it go. Drawing the belly in, rolling back to your thunderbolt pose, Vajrasana, and letting those arms come up, circling out. You can always be higher. If being down low is no good for the knees, just come up here. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, sweep it up. And exhale, come down. We're going to make our way up to our downward facing dog, pressing up into those feet, and then up to the top of our mat. And rising all the way up to repeat. Hands in front of your heart space as you come up to the top. Take a moment, connect down into the feet, tailbone to the ground. Feel the strong connection between the hands. Maybe let the elbows come out so that there's openness in the wrists. Elbows out, shoulders all active. This is very active prayer pose right now. Breathe into it, get a sense of the feet, get a sense of the connection through the hands. And we're going to start to interlace those fingers, turn those palms up. Breathe into it. Find your drishti, rise up. Find that focus, find that balance. Release the heels, circle those arms around, inhale. Exhale, bow. You can soften your knees all the way down there. Run the hands up your shins. Halfway up, and exhale, bow. Right foot steps back, high lunge, breathe it up. Look for that stability, look for that balance. If you feel really unbalanced here, walk the front foot out a little more so that your legs are a little wider and you're not on that tightrope. Reach back and extend arrowhead. It's great for this glute on the left side. And then press through that back foot, stand into the front foot, and hands come in front. Inhale, sweep it up again. Exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, left foot steps back. Find that high lunge as you rise up. Draw back through the right hip crease. You might need to walk the front foot out a bit if you're feeling wobbly. Just try and connect to your core, the dantian here. Connect to the energy of the core and connect it down into the ground. And then bring lightness up through the top part of the body. So the pose is grounded but light at the same time. Reach back into your arrowhead pose. Try and lengthen from the waist. Keep the weight distributed evenly through those feet. And then press through that front foot to stand. Beautiful, take it up. And exhale all the way down, step it back, downward facing dog. Press up to your toes, roll and round to a plank. And then knees down, chest and chin to the ground, and release. Breathe into a cobra. Pelvis into the floor. So the pelvis, the root chakra, grounding ourselves down into the earth, breathing up through the upper part of the body to connect us to the heavens. Exhale, release. And then inhale, breathe in. Connecting to that root chakra, rising into your cobra, pelvis on the ground. You don't have to be high. You could totally just be in a sphinx pose. You could have a play without using the hands and find your true cobra, or if it feels good, you can come higher. And then tuck the pelvis under and sink yourself back into your child's pose. Breathe, connecting forehead to the ground if you can, or they can rest on your hands. And just breathe yourself into the earth. Breathing out all the stuff that no longer serves you, letting Mother Earth pick that up and transmute it into new, fresh energy. Draw the belly in, roll back, Vajrasana, either just to your shins or you can come up higher if you need to. Breathe that up and exhale. Interlace those fingers, take it up. Exhale, come down, making your way through child's pose into your downward facing dog. Stretch that out and then step or walk to the top of your mat and then press yourself up to standing Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a moment in mountain. Let those elbows come out. Feel every part of your hand connecting. Feel the soles of your feet connecting. Inhale, sweep those hands up. Or interlace them. Interlace the fingers. Find your drishti, rise up. Release, circle those arms, inhale up. And exhale, bow to the ground. Tail to the sky, half lift. And bow. Right foot steps back into your high lunge. We're going to add a warrior two now, opening out that back foot and letting the arms open. Now draw your back shoulder in line as much as you can with the back hip so you're grounded and steady, tailbone to the ground, inner thigh spiraling up and out and making sure that front knee tracks over your foot. If you're finding it hard to keep that knee tracking over the foot, reposition your hips. And it will keep that knee nice and safe. So if you need to turn the hips a little bit more forward, go for it. Reach into the back edge of the back foot. Let's turn our palms up so that we're nice and receptive and open, and we let our shoulders drop down the spine. Breathe into it. And then softening the back leg, letting that leg either turn into a high lunge or a warrior one. So the heel can stay on the ground and the foot just pivots forward a little bit more, or it turns up a whole bunch. Just depends on your ankle flexibility. Squaring those hips up, reach into your arrowhead pose. Breathe into your arrowhead pose, checking in with that front foot and then finding your balance to step up. And inhale, take it up. Exhale. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bow. You can just come halfway. You don't have to come all the way if you don't want, because we're coming halfway anyway as we half lift. And then we're going to step our left foot back into our high lunge. Find that balance point. Draw back through the right hip crease, draw the belly in. So we're always finding center, like we're dropping an anchor down from the root chakra, from the base of our body, keeping us nice and grounded and solid and balanced. Then soften through your joints so that you can turn that foot out, and you might widen your stance or narrow it, up to you, and then bring your shoulders in line with your hip bones, so that you're not chasing. We want to be nice, strong warriors. We want to stand in our power. We don't have to chase anywhere. We're just standing nice and solid. Shoulders, hips lined up, palms up. Work your inner thigh muscle. Connect to the back edge of that back foot. And then gaze at your destination. What is it that you would like to bring to you? Not go towards, bring it to you. Let it do the work. And then softening that back foot, turning it in, coming into a warrior one or a high lunge. Draw back through that right hip crease and then reach into your arrowhead pose. Feeling the warmth in the body already, even though we're moving slowly. We'll ramp it up in a minute. And then press and step. Hands in front of your heart space. Inhale. Sweep it up. Exhale, soften, step it back, downward facing dog. Roll up from your down dog, knees, chest, chin to the ground, soften the hips into the floor, breathe into your cobra, tuck the booty under, and then sink back into your child's pose. Draw the belly in, roll up, Vajrasana. As we exhale, let's put a little twist in here. Twisting to any side that feels good. Breathe in, find length. And then inhale back to center. And exhale to the other side. Breathing in, finding length. And then inhale back to center. And exhale, come on down. Roll up, down dog. Breathe up into your down dog. Bend your knees, look to your hands, step walk, or you can hop your way up to the top. Hang, hands can touch the ground or not. Very slowly draw the belly up, press through the feet, ragdoll yourself up. Lots of strength through those legs. Let the legs do the work and let the spine uncurl from the energy rebounding out of the earth. Hands in front of your heart space. Take a moment, maybe close your eyes. Just feel the body stretched out. Feel the heat, the warmth in the body. Just notice the subtle energies moving through. Soften your kneecaps, just a smidge. Let the shoulders relax. Relax your face. And then open your eyes, inhale. Interlace those fingers, turn the palms up. Reach up, find your drishti. Release the heels, circle those arms around, open out the chest. Exhale, bow to the ground. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bow. Let's step our left foot back first, just for a change. High lunge. Draw up into that high lunge. Find that groundedness as soon as you can, so that as you draw yourself up, you're feeling firm and balanced. Connect into the ball of the foot rather than the toes. Draw the energy back into the hip crease and then lengthen through the core of the body. Soften, open, warrior two. Turn the palms up so the shoulders drop down. Reach into the back edge of the foot. Check your knee is comfortable because your hips are in a position that allows the knee to track straight over the second and third toe. You can open out through the rib cage instead to create the illusion that you're opened right to the side. And then soften the back leg. Bring it in, either high lunge or warrior one. Breathe into that and then reach into your arrowhead pose. Finding the strength in that right foot, pressing up off the left to step up. Beautiful. Hands in front of the heart space. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, half lift. Right foot steps back into your high lunge. Working those legs. Letting the root chakra connect you to the earth today. Breathe into it. Soften, open. Turn the palms up, let the shoulders drop down the back. Line your shoulders with your hips. Gaze over the front hand. And receive all of that goodness coming your way. Soften that back leg, turn the back foot in. High lunge or warrior one. Breathe into it. Arrowhead pose, reach into that back leg. As you reach into the back leg, become aware of the front leg, the glutes. Press up off the back leg so you can step up to the front leg. And connect. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bow. Step it back into your downward facing dog. And then take your little vinyasa rolling through, knees, chest, chin to the ground. And then release the hips. Connect the hips, breathe up into the chest, Cobra. Tuck the belly up, tuck the pelvis under, sink the hips back, child's pose. Draw the belly in, roll and rise up. And exhale, Vajrasana. Inhale, sweep those hands up. Lengthen the waist, exhale, take a twist. Breathe in, find that length through the body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, take another twist. Inhale. And exhale, come down just for a smidge. And then draw the body up into your downward facing dog. And then softening, looking forward, step walk or gently hop to the top there. And then press and roll up. All the way up. Hands in front of your heart space. I'm going to speed it up. So get grounded, get centered so that you can step into those lunges with confidence. Here we go. Tailbone to the ground. Take a moment. We'll try and move with the breath, but if you need to go slower, go slower. It's all good. I'll get the message and I'll slow down too. Interlace the fingers, take it up. Gaze in front of you, find your drishti. And then release. Circle those arms, inhale up. Exhale, bow. You can bend those knees as much as you like. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. Right foot steps back. High lunge. Open that out. Soften. Open into your warrior two. Palms turning up. Steady your body. Soften that back leg. Turn it back in to your warrior one. Draw back through that left hip. Reach into your arrowhead pose. Reaching into that back leg. Connecting to the front foot. Step it up. And then breathe into it. Exhale. You can bend the knees a whole bunch to come down there. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Left foot steps back. High lunge. Breathe into that. Soften from your high lunge. Open out into your warrior two. Check your front foot. Front knee doesn't want to be collapsing in. You're going to put too much strain into the side of the knee. So keep that strong. Soften the back leg. Step that back foot into your warrior one or high lunge. Arrowhead pose. And then from your arrowhead, step it up. Breathe it up. Grasp that energy from above. Draw it down to the earth. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll through your down dog, knees, chest, chin, or walk down via your forearms. Breathe into your cobra. And then tuck the body under, sink back into your child's pose. Draw the belly up, roll up. Hands come down, interlace those fingers, turn those palms up, and then twist, exhale. You can always do this higher. Inhale up, and exhale. Inhale up. Child's pose. Come on through child's pose. Roll up through that into your down dog. Step, walk, or float to the top. Power up to standing. Hands back to Tadasana. Take a moment. Connect. Soles of the feet really connected into the floor now. Interlace the fingers. Take those palms up. Rise up. Really circle those arms. Breathe the shoulders up and around. Exhale, bow. Half lift and bow. Right foot, high lunge. Find that high lunge. Once you've found it, then open. Warrior two, palms up. Find your warrior two, check in with the feet, build the pose from the base. And then once you've found it, soften, turn it in, high lunge or warrior one. And then into your arrowhead pose. And if you want, you can challenge yourself a little bit, move into a little warrior three before stepping up, or just step straight up. Breathe into it. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bow. Left foot steps back. High lunge. Find that energy into the core. And then open from there. Palms facing up, shoulders down. Check in with good old inner thigh here. Turn that back foot in. Readjust the hips. And then reach into your arrowhead pose. Be confident with the strength of your glutes and your core. Now either you can come into your warrior three here or just step it up. Breathe. Bring that energy up with you. Exhale, soften to the ground. Inhale, half lift. And then step back, down dog. Roll through your down dog, knees, chest, chin. Or you can just do tabletop. And you don't have to do cobra, you can do tabletop, cat cow. Tuck the body under, sink back, child's pose. Draw the belly up, roll up. Vajrasana, hands to your heart. Interlace those fingers, take them up. Feel free to come higher if you want to. Take a twist, exhale, beautiful. Inhale up, exhale. Inhale up. And making your way through child's pose up to your downward facing dog. Once you reach your down dog, soften the body, look to the hands, step, walk, or take 1 or 2 hops to get to the top. And hang. Once you're there, press through the feet, draw the belly up, explore your spine as it rolls up from the energy of the heels. Hands come up with you, breathe into that and connect to your heart space. Is it an okay pace? Do you want to go faster? No. Okay, we'll stick with that pace. Feel free to go faster if you want to. Once you get here, just wait for us to catch up. Take a moment, connect. Reconnect with that intention. Feel into your feet. Feel the energy running up from the heels, up through your spine, up through your crown. Allow that energy to shoot up 300 feet or more above you until you see, sense, or feel a beautiful source of light. Draw that light down into your body, connecting heaven and earth at the center of your being. And then interlace your fingers, turn those palms up, find your drishti. And then as you gaze at that spot, rise up, connecting into the big toe balls. And then release the heels, release the arms, let them circle on through. Maybe the chest lifts, maybe it doesn't. Soften the body all the way down to a bow, half lift, and bow. Right foot back into your high lunge. Find that strength of the feet. Draw up from the feet up into the rest of the body, and the body will feel grounded. Soften and open. Work this front leg. Make sure that knee is supported. Palms up, shoulders down, body centered. And then soften the back leg. Readjust the foot to come forward, either into a high lunge or a warrior one, and then reaching back into your arrowhead pose. Now all focus on this front leg, either stepping up or taking a moment in a warrior three, and then coming to the top of the mat. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, soften all the way down. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, left foot steps back. High lunge. Breathe into it. Find the center of your body. Drop that anchor down from the center into the earth. Soften and open out. Warrior two, palms face up. Spiral that front thigh. Center the body, draw the belly in. Soften the back leg, readjust. High lunge or warrior one. Draw back through your hip crease. Energize into the back leg. Find your focus. Either balance out for a moment in warrior three or start to step up to the top of the mat. And then inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, soften yourself down to the ground. Inhale, half lift. And then back into your down dog. You can hop with bent knees or you can step back there. Roll through, knees, chest, chin. And then cobra. And then tagging that under, child's pose. And then rolling through the belly, Vajrasana, coming up higher if you need to. And taking a gentle twist from the waist. The belly button up, sacrum stays still. Up. And to the other side. Length through that spine. And up. And then make your way through child's pose up to your downward facing dog. Roll yourself through a nice fluid flow of your spine. Bend the knees, step, walk, or float yourself to the top there. And press and rise. Breathe into it. Exhale. Oh, we don't have time to do a super slow one. It means we've got time to do some more fast ones. Taking a moment to connect. Interlace those fingers, take those hands up. And then rise up. Let's connect here. If you feel balanced, maybe reach out to the side. Or you can take your heels down instead and do it that way. And then back to center. Reach over to the side. And then back to center. Release the heels. Sweep those arms comfortably through and then soften the body down. Half lift And bow. Right foot back, high lunge. Rise up, find that balance point. Open from your high lunge into your warrior two, palms facing up, body centered, tail down. Soften that back leg. Re-step it into high lunge or warrior one. Arrowhead pose. From there, making your way to the top or a moment in warrior three, and then Tadasana. And then reaching up again. And exhale, bow to the ground. Half lift. And left foot steps back, high lunge. Working those legs, softening, opening, warrior two. Work those legs, check the body, soften. Turn that back foot in. Arrowhead. Balancing or just stepping up, warrior three, or coming to Tadasana. Inhale, sweep it up, and then soften, pull your body down to the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll through, knees, chest in, Cobra, child's pose, Vajrasana, all of those things. Take your time, find your pace. Once you get to the Vajrasana or higher, take a moment, breathe into it. Interlace the fingers the other way, turn those palms up, and then twist, exhale. And take it up, and twist. Take it up. If you want a little wide-legged child's pose, just as a little flavor to our recipe, come on down. And then come up. Tuck those toes, downward facing dog. Make your way to the top of your mat and up to standing. And take a few moments connecting. Feel free to close your eyes if you're comfortable with that. Otherwise, just gaze down the tip of your nose. Let your breath settle. Check in with your heartbeat. And then drop your awareness into your feet. And send it up as well. Up into the universe. Let's go again. Last one. Interlace those fingers. Take it up. And find that balance. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want, you can sway out on tippy toes or you can take the heels down. Feel that lovely stretch through the side from the hip. Back to center. Find that focus. Keep gazing at your drishti. Over to the other side. And then back to center. And exhale. Take the heels down. Circle those arms up. Bow, soften all the way down. Round the hands up the shins, looking for a nice half lift. Exhale, fold. Right foot back into your high lunge. Find that high lunge, connect to your core, and then softening the body to open. Warrior two, center the body, reach into the feet, don't grip your toes. Soften that back leg, readjust. High lunge or warrior one. Arrowhead pose, staying in arrowhead for a bit or moving into your warrior three and then making your way up to your Tadasana. Inhale, sweep it up. Feel the energy in both sides. They might be a little different. Roll down. Half lift and bow. Left foot steps back. High lunge. Just check in, set yourself up for success, connect to your core, soften out, open, warrior two. And then turn that back foot in, warrior one or high lunge. And again, connect to the feet, really get a sense of your feet doing the work for you here. Arrowhead pose, either staying in arrowhead or looking for that balance in warrior three. And then stepping to the top of your mat. Inhale. And then just let everything pour down to the ground. Half lift. And bow. Downward facing dog. You can step, walk, or hop. Landing with bent knees if you're hopping. Roll through. Knees, chest, chin. And then into that cobra. Breathe into your cobra, shoulders back. Tuck under and sink back, child's pose. Draw the belly in, continue to roll up to your knees or higher. Vajrasana, interlace the fingers as they come down, turn them up, and twist to the side from the belly button. The sacrum stays nice and still. Inhale up, and to the other side. Again, lengthening the rib cage up so you've got space to rotate from the belly. Inhale up, widen out the knees, coming down to that wide-legged child's pose. And then bringing the knees in and making your way up to your downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look to the hands, step walk, or take 1 or 2 hops to get to the top there. And very slowly, count of 10, ragdolling up. Press through the feet, draw the belly up, connect to your glutes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe, close your eyes, shoulders down the back. Just stand in your own power. Just find your way into your feet, into the heels, into the balls of the feet, soft knees, soft hips, belly and ribs comfortable. Natural curves of the spine, maybe a little undulation in the body, a little wobbly, as the breath breathes you and your body tries to find the equilibrium and the equanimity, your samasthiti, equal standing. You can have your eyes open or closed for the next one as we reverse ragdoll. Start to drop the chin down towards the chest. Soften your knees, let them bend, let the hips bend, and then let the weight of the head and the arms start to curl you forward. Breathe yourself slowly down, feeling that spine, feeling your feet holding you up. Once you get all the way down, step down to your knees. Take a moment in child's pose, just a moment. Just feel your body kind of dissolving into the floor here. Drawing the belly in, rolling yourself up, coming onto your backs. Hallelujah. Come onto your backs. Give yourself a well-earned hug. Give your knees a kiss. Mwah, mwah. Because you've done such a good job. And then interlace your fingers. Extend yourself out one last time. Stretch it out. Roll, wriggle, do what feels good, and then from there, if you feel like there's another pose your body would like to do, go for it. Otherwise, coming into anything that feels good. It could be knees up, or full shavasana, or knees together, or you could sit, or you could be in a child's pose, just finding that final restorative position that allows you to completely surrender. Feel free to put warmer things on if you need them. Otherwise, just allow a dissolving of your body into the floor. As you find your way down into your final restorative position, drop your awareness to your breath, wherever your breath is at. Just allow the breath to soften bit by bit. Relaxing your jaw. Relaxing your eyes. And noticing that lovely gentle rise and fall of the belly.
Noticing your back, upper back, middle back, lower back, your hips, your thighs, your calf muscles. Noticing your ankles, your knees, your wrists, your elbows. Allowing yourself to completely surrender all your thoughts, all your expectations, and just enjoy this moment of softness. And beginning to bring your awareness back into your body. Deepening your breath, wriggling a little, maybe stretching a little. Just allowing your body to guide you into the best way to bring yourself back into this room and into your body. Feel free to curl up and rest for a few more moments until you're ready to make your way back to a comfortable seat. Feel free to keep your eyes closed the whole time. And as you come back into your seat, notice how you feel now. And allow your hands to join together in front of your heart space, connecting into your heartbeat, connecting into that space of inner wisdom, reconnecting with your intention. Taking a few more moments to fill your soul with gratitude and love and appreciation. We'll close with the Shanti Mantra, bringing peace to ourselves, peace to our friends and our families, and peace to the world. Taking a deep breath in. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Bowing your head slightly, sending thoughts of love and gratitude to your body, to your mind, and to your spirit. And sending those thoughts out into the rest of the world. Keeping your eyes closed and rubbing your hands together. And either placing those palms across your heart or over your eyes. Breathing in that prana, absorbing that life force and spreading it all over your body. Namaste.